Let's talk about basic movement mechanics in the Illuvium Overworld. The Overworld is going to be extremely important for anybody who is playing Illuvium because this is actually the only place where you can capture Illuvials, the monsters. So it's going to be extremely beneficial for you if you know how to get around the map efficiently. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to start with the basics. WASD is how you move your character like in almost any other game that is this style. Then we got the spacebar to jump, you can charge it up. And then we got the shift button to sprint. Shift doesn't take energy. If you look at the bottom here, you can see what I'm pressing, by the way, so you can follow along. So let's look, if we charge a jump, you see in the middle, in the bottom, you see this energy going down. So every time you charge a jump, or do something in the air, you're gonna lose energy. And once you're down to 0 energy, you can't do anything anymore and you're gonna fall down to the ground. We have another one that consumes energy. Basically everything in the air is gonna consume energy. For example, you can also zoom in with your weapon. That's also gonna take energy and it's gonna slow down time. Really good for sniping down those Illuvials. So shift, sprint doesn't take energy, right? But now we charge a jump and now in the air we can use the jetpack also on shift. And this also takes away energy. And what you saw me doing right there is kind of the trick how to get the fastest way from A to B. You jump and then you spam a few times shift to get speed. And then you jump again to use that speed to gain some distance. I'm gonna show it one more time. We jump, we don't have to charge it at the first one. We can just tap the jump, spam the shift button and then jump again, and maybe even jump a third time. The more you upgrade your boots and your jetpack, the more distance you will gain, the more height you will gain, and that's going to be extremely nice for your quality of life in the Illuvium Overworld. How do I upgrade my boots and jetpack? You have to go into tier 0 runs, and that's the only place where you can actually get those materials to upgrade your boots and jetpack. So most players will be spending a lot of time in the tier 0 runs to gain all those upgrades for your movement mechanics, which is arguably one of the most important things in the Illuvium Overworld. What you can also do is just go onto the marketplace and buy those things off the marketplace. And the beginning of Illuvium, once it's launching, it's probably going to be very expensive because everybody wants those things. But later on, you can probably get upgraded boots for $1 or whatever. So let's try it again. We're jumping, we're speeding up, spamming shift, jumping again. Just before we hit the ground, you can hit the ground actually. You just have to press the spacebar before you hit the ground. Then it doesn't matter if you crash into the ground, you're not gonna lose your momentum. I'm gonna show you one more time. We speed up and just before we hit the ground, we hit the spacebar. And then we're gonna keep this movement and then we're gonna keep going. Let's have a look at another movement mechanic, which is gliding. Let's see if we can make it happen. We gotta get up high there. And then if we press control in the air, as long as we're high enough up in the air, we're gonna be gliding. And this is gonna enhance your movement even more. Let's try it one more time. We jump again, we glide to gain some speed. And then we jump before we hit the bottom and we glide again. And this is another way to gain a lot of distance. You can combine those things. So we jump, press a few times shift. Wait, let me try again. It's not that easy, but you're gonna get the hang of it pretty fast if you try around with it a little bit. So it's always good to jump from a platform. You have a little bit more height up here. So we jump, spam shift button to gain speed, glide, jump again, glide again, and that's basically it. And yeah, once you're like high up somewhere, let's try it up there. Let's go up there and try how far we can get. So jump, spam shift, jump again. And then we have one more little jump. I'm gonna say you need a full charged or almost full charged jump to really keep that momentum going. Because if I do this, like right here, a small jump won't bring me far. All right, let's climb the mountain. There's, by the way, another little mechanic that we can check out now, which is vaults onto ledges. So if you get to a ledge right here and you can barely not make it, you're gonna crawl up that ledge, which will save you a lot of times from falling down. All right, so we are at the top and let's get all the way over there to our forge and storage. So we're gonna tap the jump. Actually, you don't even have to tap the jump. Let's save some energy. Let's just run off the edge with sprint. Then we're gonna press shift for speed up. We're gonna glide to gain some speed, jump, maybe a few more taps on the shift button, and then we're gonna get pretty far. I think I kind of lost a lot of energy there with tapping sprint. And it might even be better to just do it in the beginning to gain that initial momentum. And then you're going to keep it and even... Whoa, look at that. And even make it more by gliding. Another movement mechanic that we can check out is pressing Control just before you land will make you slide. Let's check it out right here. Gain some speed. Just before you land, boom. You're gonna slide. And this is also gonna take momentum into everything. And if you're really fast and you wanna be on the ground anyway, you can just slide and be a little bit faster than just landing and sprinting again. And we're gonna try to make all of those things now happen in the last jump. We're gonna... Actually, let's not run off the edge. That didn't work out so well. Let's jump off the edge. Then we're gonna press a few times shift to get our jetpack boost. Then we're gonna glide to get even more speed. Then we're gonna jump at the very bottom, take our whole momentum into the next jump, fly across the map, and then at the end we're gonna slide. All right, you guys ready? Do it with me. We're gonna jump, shift, glide. Just before the ground, we hit spacebar, jump again, gives us a lot of momentum. We can glide again, and now we're gonna hit shift to actually control to actually slide. As you can see, we didn't get quite as far as in the first attempt. You gotta play around with it a little bit, but this is at the moment the most efficient way to get around, and I think it's a lot of fun if you just jump and just spam the hell out of the shift button, and it's gonna give you a lot of boost, and then at least have one jump at the end of this to gain the maximum distance. Kind of like that, and then we can also fly, maybe jump one more time. Perfectly. I hope this tutorial helped you. If it did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because I'm gonna be making daily tutorials, daily guides about everything gameplay Illuvium. Overworld, Arena, and also a little bit of Zero, maybe Beyond, whatever. But mainly focusing on Overworld and Arena, so if you like those type of content... I just lost my scene. Alright, we almost had a perfect one shot. Yeah, if you like it, hit subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading pretty much daily, and I hope you like the content. If you want to see something specifically, let me know in DMs or in the comments, because I'm here to make videos for you that you guys enjoy, that you guys get a lot of value out of it. So I'm always keen to know what you guys want to know, what you guys want to see in my tutorial videos. Thank you very much for tuning in. I see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.